Deation, are you?
I'm a warrior.
If you say so. I was here minding my own business.
Dude, I'm just imagining me just watching that transformation sequence like this, and my pulse racing, and I'm holding the other girl as a dagger, and she feels my heart rate picking up, and she's just like, hey, you know? She's like, wait, what's all this now?
That was frustrating, but I guess it's not your fault. I really am glad I'm not stuck in hammer form. I should thank you. Do you want to come by my gym for a smoothie sometime? I'll let you know when I'm there, if you want to join me. Oh, by the way, I'm Leah Martillo. I'll text you. Maybe.
Maybe. Well, then maybe I'll give you my number. She hurries away looking embarrassed. She hasn't said dunge yet, so she's alright. Dunge. Oh, misclick. Wow, it's been so long since art school, I almost forgot how much I hated it. But here, the smells even brings it all back. I mean, I loved it too. Art class saved my life in high school, literally, but... Well, some teachers will always be more interested in bureaucracy than beauty. Maybe this is my chance to put things right. Pay it forward. Become a professor? Question mark?
Yeah?
Not quite ready to commit to that much of my life. I could teach you, for example. Before you know it, she smoothly put a piece of charcoal in your hand and maneuvered you to an easel. Now, the important thing with sketching step is to get the broad idea and composition. Notice the negative space between the different shapes in the bowl. She watches you draw on the canvas, you start feeling a bit self-conscious. Interesting. This might be harder than I thought. Ah, I'm terrible, chat. It's a good start, I don't know what advice to give you now. What's the feeling you get from that bowl of fruit? Nothing? It's fruit. Okay, art teachers, I take it all back. Teaching this stuff is impossible, it turns out. You are a wonderful student, Muck. Don't be discouraged. Keep practicing. But maybe I'm not cut out for the classroom, actually. Okay, I'm cut out for the job at hand instead, literally. Would you like to offer a gift? No. You decide to not give a gift. This is why Muck leaves the drawing of anymore. Hey, I did some drawing recently. I did some. Hold on. I actually picked... It's funny you're teasing me today about this. Because I did some drawing for the first time in like over a decade the other day. Where the hell is it? I'm trying to find it. Because, chat, I had to give more information to the people who are designing the Mukluk Asura plushie. And I had to do a whole bunch of sketches on it. And chat, I'm rusty, but I mucking tried. I sat down with a pencil for a couple of hours to get this down. And yeah, honestly, they were very nice about it. They were like, this gives us the information we need. Thank you. And I'm like, thank you for being gentle. Although I will say, Neil still needs work. It's a rough sketch. They know that this is what I want it to look like, but the thing is anything they can't see from this specific camera angle, they don't know what to do with. So I just showed them what the side should look like, sort of, like the back, you know, the top of the shoes, things like that. They actually just went behind your back for some sketches. They might have. It's funny, when I was in like high school and also college, anytime I had an elective class, for anyone who's like different parts of the world, it's basically like, yo, no matter what class what you're taking in college here, like whether you want to major in friggin' photography or science or math or whatever, you had to take these 4 standard classes, which was math, science, social studies, and English. You had to pass those even if you wanted to major in photography. Kind of a weird system, but whatever. And I took those, and I didn't know what I wanted to major in long term. So I was like, okay, I don't know what 4-year degree I want. So for my first 2 years, I'm just going to do the required stuff. So I just did the sciences, the math, the Englishes, all that crap. And then I had a few elective credits. So I took an art class because I like drawing at the time. Anytime I could take like computing or art classes, those were to me easy A's. And I took it, and I'll never forget, for the final project, they were basically were like, all right, draw whatever you want, but you incorporate everything that you've learned so far. And I had this massive picture. And chat, I love comic books, okay? American comics, mangas, whatever. Like, I like action, okay? So they had a bunch of literal just junk in the room. And one of the things was a half-broken mirror. I was like, can I break that more and use it? And they were like, yeah, sure. And so I took it, and I took a hammer, and I hit it like kind of firm enough to crack it, but not enough to like make it explode or anything. Like right in the middle to make it shatter. And then I got a picture of myself like punching the thing, so it looked like I was like punching through the glass, like some kind of action scene. And then I did that in charcoal on like a big thing. I thought it was awesome. I thought it came out really cool. In the final thing, it looked like me if I was like a Superman punching through a window or something like that. My teacher straight up, the day of the final, we all come in and we go into the room like one at a time. And then she talks to us about like our final for like 5 minutes of one-on-one, and then would send us out into the hall. The day of the final, I go in and she looks at it and she's just like, Michael, this is crap. And I was like, what? Like, I was just like shocked that she was just like that. This is in college. I'm paying this teacher to tell me it's crap. And she's like, this is crap. And I'm like, what? What do you mean? And she goes, you are clearly so full of anger issues. Look at this. You drew yourself like, you know, breaking your hand into glass. I'm like, no, I like comic books. It's an action sequence. And she's like, you need a psychiatrist. I'm like, oh my God. And I remember I had just started dating Anna, and she was waiting for me in the hall, and I went in there with like all this pep, and I walked out and I was just like, just whipped. I was just a beaten dog. And she was like, what happened in there? I was just like, man, I don't know. I passed the class. I'm done. It was, dude, did not expect that. Way to have a completely skewed opinion, yeah. She had the issues? Yo, I don't know. I say though, she took my opinion of my work down a peg, that's for sure. Oh, I thought that copy machine was a mob too, it wasn't. Oh, she's getting there. I'm guessing the hammer is not available. No, we just met the hammer. Dude, it's crazy that the hammer is like so close to the end. It's always a bummer in games when they like introduce another character that could be in your party, but it's like way at the end of the game. I think, was it the KOTOR? Had a guy with like a mechanical arm, and you meet him and he can join your party, and it's like right before the like the last boss. And I remember being so like, what about that? Ow. Ow. Shiny Force really old game did that way too much. Some of the best characters to join were really late game. Like any ETA on the plush. I do have information. It's going to be a bit. It's going to be a bit. So here's... Hold on a sec. I would love to talk about this for a minute. Give me a moment to pull up a link I need. Give me just a second. Okay, so there's already a thing, and I'm going to link it in the chat right now for those of you who are interested. So if you click that link that is in the chat, it will pull up this website. And this website brings up this. Now, the way it works is I have permission from Guild Wars 2 to do this. They have authorized me to make and produce and sell up to 1,000 Asura plushies. After that, I got to ask them permission again. It's a weird legal thing, but whatever. The way that Makeship does their stuff is first you have to prove to them that there is interest by customers to make this. Like, they're not going to go through all the work of making these plushies and then no one buys them, right? So what they do is you pick a date, and I picked March 10th, and I'll get to that in a second. And it opens this web page that I just linked in the chat, so you can bookmark it if you want. Becomes a pledge type thing, and basically, if they get up to 200 people that pledge $2, then they'll be like, okay, people are interested. Then they start cranking them out. That's it. So basically, I've got this page, and I'm like, this is the concept art. This is example artwork of the character. I sent all of the scribbles I did in that notebook to their people that make the plushies. Those don't go. The scribbles don't go on this page. And then here's like how it works. And so this is the only step I'm a little concerned with. Is 10 days starting on a date of my choosing, and I chose March 10th. Is 10 days to get 200 people to say I'm interested. That's the only step I'm worried about. I've already had people tell me like, "Yo, this guy's adorable. If this was like a thing for sale, I would buy it." I've had 50 to 100 people tell me that. Now, assuming they're telling the truth, that's a lot. But you need the 200 unique pledge, and they said unique pledges. I am guessing either by payment info or email address, they won't count it. Like if I, for example, if I bought one for me and then I bought one for like Rose MMO. But they were both on my credit card, it would only count as one pledge. So that's how it is. So the pledge thing is going to open March 10th. Now, the reason for that is March 11th is a huge Guild Wars 2 patch. So I am pretty confident on March 11th, I'm going to have a ton of viewers. And I'm going to have like a little counter above him and say like, maybe we'll have stretch goals or something, but I'm going to basically be pushing this every couple of hours during that week. Maybe I'm hoping we're going to have Twitch drops again. We have on the other big releases, but I'm basically going to be taking advantage of the fact that on March 11th, we're going to have a huge influx of viewers to push this plushie. If it works out, and we get the 200, then it's going to be the first 1,000 get it, because I've got permission to sell 1,000 of these. So this is going to lock out at 1,000. And then after that, if I get permission from them again, then I can do another campaign, yada, yada, yada. But that's what it's going to be. So if we hit the 200 pledges, then we go possibly like up to a couple of months where I am working with their designers to make the plushie the way that I want it. And then, boom, they all start getting produced and shipped out after that. So bare minimum, it's a few months away. But the next big step to make this happen, to like push the snowball down the hill, is the 10th of next month. I am out of heals. Will the plushie come with the snail sign? This one, no. But we did discuss future... Okay, so if we make it, and then the campaign closes in any way, like we hit 1,000 and we can't do more, or it expires, like it's like, okay, well, it's been 30 days, this is how many you sold, we're going to start cranking them out. If the campaign closes in any way, shape, or form... Oh, she hit level 6. Then I can run the campaign again a year later with the exact same plushie. Or, because now I have contacts over there, I can design a new one. So, for example, if the little minion guy that most of our emotes are based on, if I wanted to make a plushie of him, I could do that like immediately after. But, it would go through the same thing. Let's see. Owe you a drink for the other night. Okay. I miss hanging out just as like humans. Daggering's fun, but not as fun as your lips. Come to the studio. Yup! I'm there now. Leah. Hey, Muck, haven't forgotten I owe you a smoothie. Drop by my gym for a smashing good time. Oh my gosh. She has got Smash Bros. Their kale is really fresh. Kale, more like fail. No, I'm into it. Can't wait. All right. That's one of the rare situations I did not know what you guys would want me to pick. The thing that's funny or the thing that's romantic. Is Miss Muck confused by the Gen 3 bacon? No, she gets it. I think Rose MMO is probably confused by it because now people are doing it on his channel. But yeah, Charmon, I actually show like, okay, if y'all look at this guy. So the little chip plushie I just put in his lap. I actually showed them. I was like, we've got some accessories for this dude. Is it possible to reopen the campaign with like, accessories in the future? Like, this time it comes with a chip plushie. And they said, yes, it is possible, but it would still have the same cooldown. If it's like 90% the same plushie, you still gotta wait to, push the same one out. All right, curious about the hammer. Let's try this one out.
Hi.
Hi, Muck. So glad you came. She hands you a smoothie menu. Anything look good? You. Oh. She laughs nervously and suddenly turns into a hammer. Oh no. Oh, sorry. Hang on.
Oops.
Leah mutters to himself as if calming her thoughts. There. Ahem. Anyway, no, I meant on the menu. Thanks, though. I made this outfit myself. You can just share my smoothie if you like. I'll get you the same thing I'm having. Love rank 1. Death spiral. Hold heavy attack to spin and knockback. I created an account 100% when ready, I will buy. Thank you, Flute. I appreciate the support. One down, 199 to go. But yeah, if you guys are interested, save that link. And it's one less person I have to convince. That 10-day window is the only thing I'm concerned with, so I'm trying to maximize it. I always take the green goddess. I'm a creature of habit. Or at least I was before. A shadow falls over the table as a man approaches. Leah, where have you been hiding? The stranger bounces excitedly into view. Oh my god. Chat, his eyes are like the stars. Not because of how they sparkle, but because of how far apart they were. The stranger bounces excitedly over. I'm not hiding, I just... Oh, where are my manners? Carlos, this is Muck. Muck, this is Carlos. We skate together.
Hi.
Though we haven't skated together much lately. Muck, is it? I mean, we used to, well, until... Sorry, I didn't mean... Oh, I heard you were coaching. How's that? It's a thing. How are the trials going for new partner? Anyone look promising? Okay, I'm guessing when she started turning into a hammer, she stopped ice skating professionally or something? And that's what they're beating around the bush about? Good. I mean, okay, you can't be replaced, but... Oh, wait, are you on a date? I hope so. Carlos! Carlos laughs. Okay, I'll stop boring Muck with skating stuff. He says your name with extra emphasis, like he wants to make sure you know he'll remember it. But listen, Leah, love, it's been too long. I miss you. Please let me cook for you. We'll just chill out. Muck can come too, if he wants to. Yeah, totally. We'll plan something. Leah twists nervously at her hair. Okay, bye, lovely. Bye. Oof, sorry that was so awkward, Muck. Carlos and I were training for the Grand Olympiad in pairs figure skating. We had a really good shot, too. Then I destroyed my knee in both our careers. Oh, not the hammer thing. Carlos and I trained as a pair since we were kids. I could never make it up to him. Not your fault. Carlos would never blame me, but I know it's hurt him. It's taken me a year just to be able to skate normally on it, and the doctors say no jumps ever again. I miss the speed, the lifts, the throws, air, and adrenaline. I mean, we could do stuff for adrenaline.
Huh?
Really? Like what? Kiss! Wow, I don't know how to react to that. She laughs and nervously turns into a hammer. The thing is, she appears to be a hammer with ice powers. Imagine you're making out with this girl and, like, she just gets too excited and then boom, your lips are frozen to a hammer and you're both screaming.
Oops.
Oops, you probably wanted to kiss a person, not a hammer. That's so cute. No, give me a second. I can fix this. As you can see, I'm great at icebreakers. She sighs, taking a deep breath and returning to human form. You drain the last of your smoothie. Would you like to offer a gift? Do I have anything she wants? Daisies? Oh my god, I love daisies. They smell so sweet, like you. I guess it's getting late, but maybe we can go together again sometime. Definitely. Great. I have one question. Are you always this flirty with all the weapons? Only the most deserving. Good to know. See you next time. She smiles, waves goodbye, and runs away. You head home. Just, anytime she hears something unexpected, she transforms, right? Imagine she's running down the road, and you're just like, hey, nice butt. And she's just like, boof, hammer. Because she already has the forward momentum, and then you just yell at it, she's just thunk, and it just falls over. Alright. What's next? Do you like cats or dogs? Ferrets? What's your favorite music? Wait, hold on. I'm getting ahead. It was fun to hang out with you. You're a great listener. Maybe we talk too much about me. Let's make it up for now. Do you like cats or dogs? Ferrets? What's your favorite music? Definitely cats. Just as I suspected. See you soon, I hope. Pet ship. I can do that, chat. Hang on. What's that? Dual wielding, chat. Oh, alright. He's pulling away. He says, thank you, that's enough. Alright. Okay, hang on a second. We did that. We did that. We did that. Cheer for the snails? Okay. And pet ship is done. Okay. Alright. This should allow the dagger girl to get to rank 6. Jake is at the studio talking to Valeria when you arrive.
Hey.
Hey, Mug. Valeria gives your hand a squeeze and doesn't look away from your eyes when she says, say hi, Jake. Hi, Jake. Yes, that was the sound of his relationship ending. Valeria glares at him till he drops his gaze. I thought we were going to try and be friends with each other. I saved both of you at the museum job, didn't I? Should count for something, since, especially since I wasn't invited. That was my decision, Jake. You must have expected it with the way you've been acting. I'm a Rose of Venus, Valentine. You should have told me about it. There's a moment between them. You almost feel like you're intruding. You're right. I should have said something. I just wanted to show Muck what we do, though it turned into a disaster. Fewer cops next time? Fewer cops next time is actually our motto. Well, it isn't, but it should be. Jake shoves his hands into his pockets and clears his throat to catch your attention. I have something to tell you, both of you. I spoke to Jess, my sister, and she wants you back, Val. ... Jake eyes you curiously, as if expecting you to interject before continuing. Not as what we were before, as partners. She wants us to be the Roses of Venus again. You, me, Jess, and him too. It takes a moment before you realize he's gesturing at you. You look at Valeria, and she looks as shocked as you feel. What? You're important to Val, and you can keep a secret. Jake grins his sharp as a knife grin, and cocks an eyebrow.
Yeah.
So what do you say? Want to join the Roses of Venus? Sure. A look of relief passes over Jake's face, and he gives you a genuine grin. You know what's crazy is they said they were wanted by Interpol earlier. So, like, we are so thirsty in this game, chat. We're becoming, like, big-time criminals. Just for a chance at the booty. We're going to be amazing. Don't let Jess get carried away. We're staying in Verona Beach for now. I have a life here. Tell her that. Tell her I'm happy, and tell her I'm in love. Jake looks between the two of you, and he shakes his head. I'll tell her. Take care of yourself, Valentine. He turns and gives you a gruff nod. And you too. The bell above the door rings as Jake departs, leaving you and Valeria in her studio. How does it feel being a Rose of Venus? It's the big time, baby! She smirks. Maybe it'll feel more normal when you have a paintbrush in your hand. Although, we might have to wait a while for another adventure. At least until the cops stop looking in our direction. Valeria looks towards the door where Jake was standing moments before. I have something I want to say, but first, take this. She gives you a small but heavy wooden box. You open it to find a quartz whetstone. You want me to sharpen you? It's a symbol of how you make me sharper, better, stronger. With a whetstone, you're a master wielder. You gain double love with all weapons, unlimited by love rank. I don't, what is it? Is double love like double XP gain? Is that what that is? Can't wait to sharpen the hammer. She smiles ever so slightly.
Jake and Jessica. The roses of Venus.
Oh, you talk now.
All of that messed me up for a long time. Moving here, painting, making new friends, falling in love again. It helped me heal.
Her hands find yours, fingers intertwine as she leans into you. You share a kiss easily, without thinking or hesitation, as if you've already done so 1,000 times. She releases a little sigh into your lips and you feel her smile.
I finally feel ready for something new.
Love rank 6. Hit and run, rolling hurts nearby enemies, or sweep. Do damage in an area automatically at end of a roll. Try hit and run. Valeria ducks behind the counter before you can answer and puts out brushes and
Do you
paints.
mind if I sit and paint you? Just for a little while?
Make me look good.
You always look good.
Good answer. You sit for her, watching as the line between Valeria's eyebrows crinkles in concentration. A warm silence is interspersed with laughter as she brings you to life on her canvas. Eventually, you head home. You have reached max love rank with Valeria the Dagger. Alright. Oh, wait, hold on a second. What was the, what was that text? We've been through some crap, huh? I'm pretty confident no ducks will ever come between us. Or, I mean, other humans. They also won't. It's a nice feeling trusting again. I won't let you down. As long as you're not worried about me dating 10 other weapons. Even if you did, I wouldn't let you get away that easily. You might be leaving Verona Beach soon, but I'm a traveler too, I'll find you. Don't go without saying goodbye, okay? Let me know if you want to pop back at the dungeon sometime. Okay, so I want to try out the hammer before I try the what's I think is the final boss. Oh, wait. Leah the Hammer. Which floor would you like to go to? Floor 6. You get in the elevator, going down. Dungeon fear unidentified.
Here we go.
Okay, so it's just swipe. It's like side swipe and then downward smash. All right, that's the left click. All right, right click. Leah, I'm not really loving your kick. She's a catalyst, chat. No wonder this is difficult. Out of heals. You can spin around holding the button. Oh. How long can I do that for? I can't do it anymore. How do I recharge the spin? Oh god, these type of rooms. Ugh.